Hi, everyone. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending upon where you are in the world. Welcome to the weekly Wednesday Live Facebook event. Messages from our spirit team with me, Elyse Ann Psychic. I am the Psychic Liaison, Bridge the Unseen. I am just putting a quick comment up here to pin. So as we're waiting for those to arrive, oh, looks like we have people arriving already. Well, welcome. Please let me know that you're here. And if you'd like a reading, let me know that in the comments too. These are free mini one card readings. Donations are greatly appreciated. Information is in the top, pinned at the top, but feel free to request a reading. I see I have people that are on here. Nobody said hello to me yet. Usually you guys are right on it. So does anybody want a reading? That is kind of funny to me because usually I talk for a little bit. But right before I got on, I said, okay, let me just go right into the readings when people arrive. But nobody has said hi to me. Is there something I am missing here? Um, Welcome. I'm so glad you're joining us. Please be the first one to say hello and let me know if you would like a reading. Oh, there they are. They're above my pinned comment. That's what I just love Facebook. Okay, no wonder I was sitting here going, where are they all? Okay, good morning, Jerry and Natalie. Hi, Niram and Tori. Hi. And good morning, Lisa. I don't know if you go by Lisa and Sandy Hall. Okay, and Kira, let's go ahead. Get started right away then. I'm going to assume those that are there want a reading. Let me know that in your comments too. My moderator is with me today. Yay, Tony! She's going to help me with all the comments too. She did tell me her Facebook's running a little slow, so we're going to do our best together to make sure that we take care of everybody. You guys share this with your friends. Share it on your timeline. Share it into groups. Invite your friends to join us. The more, the merrier. Okay, Jerry, I'm going to assume that you would like a reading. Let me see. You didn't say that though. Hi, Ellen. Welcome. So, Jerry, let me know if you want a reading. Because sometimes people just want to observe. Okay, if you're just joining us, welcome. I'm Elyse Ann Psychic. I am the Psychic Liaison, Bridge the Unseen. And this is the weekly live mini psychic readings. Okay, Natalie, let's start with you. And again, Jerry, let me know if you'd like a reading, okay? All right, Natalie, let's see what they have to say. Igniting courage. You are sprinkling that and flowing it all over your life, Natalie. You really have taken a hold of things in your life, and you're being bold about it, which is good. You know, it's okay if you feel like you need to pull back some and just lighten it a little bit, but then you have these spurts of just courage, really. And so that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Allow yourself to acclimate. I know it's a little new to you. Just allow yourself to keep working that. That's great. It's a very empowering place to be. Okay, Natalie, thank you so much for being part of the live. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Okay, hi, Monica. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself here. Hi, Kara. Looks like I've got my moderator, I think, is having a little bit of an issue, so I'm kind of on my own, you guys. Just bear with me. Okay, it looks like we might have a scammer already. Yay. Can somebody please report and block that person? Just know if anybody ever contacts you during the live, after the live, through comments, through friending, through messenger, they are scammers. Please, please report and block them. Okay, Jerry. Let's go ahead with you here, Jerry. Accepting what is. Okay, I do know you've been going through a mourning process, grieving, and you are coming to more when we say acceptance, it doesn't mean that we like it, but you're kind of just settling into the fact of the knowledge that there was this passing for you. And yes, it doesn't mean that the whole goes away completely, but you're allowing yourself to step more and more into it. And I'm finding it a little difficult to find the words of the energy, but the acceptance of it is what it is. And you're starting to focus more on your outside world, your life a little bit more now, which is beautiful. That is very, very cool. So I hope that helped you, Jerry. They're not really saying much else other than be brave. It's okay to have your slips. It's okay to feel your weakness or to, need to mourn and grieve. It's going to take some time. You know that. You know that, honey. So thank you so much for being here. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Okay. Looks like Tony has arrived, so she's going to help me out with all this. Looked like Niram wanted a card too, I believe. So I'm going to go to Niram. Yep. We will get you a card, Miriam, and you're here to listen too. Well, awesome. Okay, you guys, and you know what? Hang in there. I'm just going to go down the list here. Like I said, these are free mini one-card psychic readings. $5 donations are greatly appreciated. If you're so guided, I take Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal me. But let's continue on. I lost my train of thought. I went in 3 different directions. You guys know that about me. Sometimes I do that. Just know also that I do offer in-depth private one-on-one sessions. So you can feel free to reach out to me for that too. Or go ahead and visit my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. Okay. Oh yeah, one last thing I want to say before I go more into the readings here. I do have a monthly newsletter. And sometimes I'll send out an email once in a while about a special event or promotion I'm having. So you can also visit my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com, and sign up for that on the front page. You'll be the first to know about all the good stuff going on. Okay, you guys, let's continue here. Niram, let's go ahead and pull a card for you. M. Lisa, before 11:10. Sounds like you have to go. Okay, Niram, hold tight. Let me take care of M. Lisa here. Looks like she has a time constrict here. So I'll get right back to you, Niram. Okay. Oh, hi, Lisa. Welcome. The other Lisa, Lisa Michelle. And I see Sandy and Latrice. Hello. And Kira and Thandolwina. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Hi, Christy. Good morning. Yeah, well, we'll get to you today, it looks like, Christy. Thank you for joining us. She says she couldn't get one yesterday. I did a live. It was a lot of fun. So I do impromptu ones also. I'm doing this weekly one every Wednesday, but I also do impromptu. So make sure to follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Make sure your notifications are set to favorite so that you get the notifications when I go live. Okay, Lisa, Lisa. Let's go ahead and do a card for you, my dear. Take a nice deep breath. You like things to be the way you want them to be. Isn't that interesting? The same exact card came up, accepting what is. Very interesting the way that it ties in for you. I understand that you feel that the way you need to show up in life is to be strong and to have your convictions. And the only thing with that is I know I used to be extremely stubborn, so I get it. But the more flexible we can be, the more we can give a little bit or allow for the possibilities. That's a better way of putting it. The more beauty you're going to see come into your life and the easier things are going to get for you, Lisa. This is again, M. Lisa. I know I have several Lisas here today. And so accepting doesn't mean that we have to like it. Okay, just remember that's so important. People think that when they accept, they have to like it. It doesn't mean that. It's just saying it is what it is. And a very quick example for everybody, which is awesome. One of the things I like to teach in my workshops is, acceptance is it just is what it is. In other words, I'm sitting at this table, right? I may want a chair, but right now this is a table. I can scream in it, I can beg it, I can, be a chair, be a chair, be a chair, because that's what I want. It's always going to be a table. So I accept that it's a table and then I work on getting the chair. That's just a quick example to kind of put it in context for you. So, and Lisa, just, go ahead and work on that for yourself. I understand it is the way you show up in the world. Nothing wrong with that. But again, the more flexible you can be, the easier things can get for you. So there, we finished before 11:10. I'm glad you made that comment and I happened to see it. Very good. Thank you for joining us today. Okay, Niram, we're going back to you. Welcome if you're new here. Please say hello. Let us know you're here and let us know in the same comment if you would like a reading. Okay, we're doing mini one card readings today. All right, so Neuron, let's go with you now. Being in the flow. Wow. What I'm being told by your team, dear, is you really are working on that. There are times you feel you're in the flow, other times you don't feel like you're in the flow. You're aware of it. Just be careful not to kind of go at yourself about it. You're human, my dear. We're all human. And so if we allow what is, okay? Um, being in the flow is the beauty of allowing things to be, allowing things to come to you. We don't have to work as hard, Nero. But again, we have to, exert our free will, free choice, and sometimes make decisions. But understand that when we step out of the flow, it's just a learning process for ourselves. And then you can remind yourself very gently with love and compassion to step right back into the flow. Okay, remember, we are human. We have to allow for that side of us. And sometimes we argue with the flow. Believe me, I know. I do it less and less, but I still do it once in a while. And then I just have to remind myself, okay, get back into the flow. So thank you so much, Niram, for being here today. Hi, Tony. Let's move on to you. Welcome. And hi, Kim. I see you're here. And Kiera. Yep, we're going to just go through. I think you said Latrice already. I said hi. We're going to go through the list here today. I'm going to get through as many as I can. Give me a second. It looks like let me just see. It looks like, oh, Jerry donated. Thank you so much, Jerry. Really appreciate it, my dear. She donated today. Thank you. Blessings to you. All right. So, Tori, let's see what we got for you today, Tori. Here we go. Planting seeds. Okay, don't back out on your ideas, my dear. You get really excited, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this. And then as soon as you stop, it's like you take a breath and you step back. And then you almost, what I'm seeing is you pulling the plants out of the ground. So this is what your team, your spirit team would like to suggest to you, my dear Tori. Plant those seeds. And instead of pulling them out of the ground before they've had time to plant and become a big fertile plant, see what becomes a fertile plant. Instead of stepping into your doubt, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or maybe I shouldn't have, planted that seed, hand it over to your spirit team. Let them help you with that. And they will believe me, they will put in front of you those seedlings that have grown into the fertile plants. And the other things will just kind of fall away. Okay, Tori, so keep doing it. Planting seeds is beautiful for life to move forward. Okay, Tori, thank you so much for being part of the live. Very glad you are joining us. Well, hi, Gloria and Ashley. Okay, we are going through the list today. Here we go. If you're new here, thank you for joining us. This is a weekly Wednesday live I do. I also do last minute lives where I do mini readings. And I do, like I said, every week, every Wednesday at this time, I do this live for mini readings. I also have Table Talk Thursdays. It's an open interactive forum where we discuss different topics, inspirational, metaphysical, and spiritual topics. And tomorrow night, the topic is keep moving forward in 2021. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you'll join us. That's tomorrow, 7 p.m. Arizona time. We're the same as Mountain Standard Time. All right. So let's see. Sandy Hall. Happy New Year, Natalie. Thank you for being here. Okay, Sandy Hall, I think that you wanted a reading. Yes, you said yes, please. So let's go ahead and do you, Sandy. See what they have to say. I'm so glad you're all here today. Please invite your friends. Let them join today or any other time. Love to be of service. The more, the merrier. Go ahead and invite them to like and follow my page. Go ahead and share this live, please, for me. It helps. It helps me to reach more people so I can help more people and be of service. Share it in groups on your timeline, like I said. It really does amazing things, and it helps bring up the energy of the group too. So it's awesome. Okay, Sandy, let's go ahead and see what they have to say for you today, dear. Flying free, Sandy. Okay. What your team is telling you though is that you're not necessarily flying free. You're the first thing that flashed to me is symbolism of like a chain, cuff, and an ankle chain around you, like holding you back, like not handcuffs, an ankle cuff, but it's chain. So it's like you're trying to move forward, you're trying to fly free, but you're stuck, and so that has to do with your past, of course. I understand there's still some hurts going on, but the best thing you can do for yourself, my dear, is to process the emotions. You tend to go, I'm not really going to look at it. Maybe it'll just go away. It doesn't. It stays stuck in the energy, dear love. And listen, that's just human. So, have grace and compassion for yourself. But the more that you can heal these things, the more that you can process it. The first thing is to process it. That's how we start the healing. Allow yourself the emotions with grace and compassion and love. Okay. Do what you have to do, cry, journal, scream, and then release. Heal. That helps heal it, and then release it. And then you're going to be unencumbered more and more from the past. Okay, Sandy. So help yourself to fly free. Beautiful things will come your way. All right, Sandy. Thank you so much for being part of the live. I'm so glad you're here today. Hi, Kira. Welcome, welcome. Yes, you can have a reading, of course. And you guys, if you do donate, please let us know in the comments. I do my best to track everything, but I also want to concentrate on doing readings too. So if you let my moderator know, she'll help me know. All right. And if you're new here, say hi. Let us know if you'd like a reading. Okay. I'm so glad you're joining us today. All right. So I am on Kiera. Kiera. Let's see what they have to say for you, Kiera. Awakening ancient wisdom. You are searching more and more. Boy, that's a little glary, isn't it? Okay, well, sorry about that. These are launching off points for me. So, welcome, welcome to the new people showing up here. Okay, let me go back to Kiera. You are really searching for answers. You're searching to be open more and more to the intuition that you have, I hear the word tap into. So you've been aware of this on and off a lot in the last, I don't know, 5-ish years, might be a little somewhere in that, give or take a little bit. And just keep working with your team. They're there, they're hearing you, and you kind of believe that, you kind of know that, but then you have your question marks and your doubts. That's okay. It's the human side of things. This is coming up a lot today, and I'm also a big advocate of honoring the human side of ourselves, because we are spiritual beings having a human experience, but we absolutely are a human being having a spiritual experience. They're both reality for us. Okay. So, Kira, just keep working with your team. And the thing that I'm hearing them say to me is ask for signs. Ask for signs. Instead of just, going, well, did I really see that? Is that really true? Ask your team to give you a sign, Kiera. And no, yeah, be excited about it. It's happening. I can kind of feel you start to get excited. Yes, my dear, it is happening for you. So keep working it. And just be aware for everyone, I do help my clients privately one-on-one to develop their psychic abilities. It's catered exactly to what you need and what your team is sharing that you need, to open up more and more. So I'm available for private sessions. Just want to let you know. One-on-one private sessions, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. Kira, thank you so much for being part of live. I hope you guys will hang in there and stay on. You'll hear messages from other people's readings. And probably at the end of this, I'll give a collective message. So if you want to hear that collective message, can't even talk, stay tuned. Okay, I see that somebody did. Let me see. I have a. Let me see. Marty, thank you, sweetheart. Marty is beautiful. She gives me a monthly donation. She covers every week. She's awesome. Thank you, sweetheart. Much love and blessings. Gloria. Okay, Gloria also gave a donation. So thank you, guys. Thank you for the support. Many blessings to you. I really appreciate it and love you all. Thank you. Okay, so let me see here. Lisa Michelle, I think I'm on. I know, Tony, I'm jumping around on you, but eventually those comments will disappear and then I'll go to your list. She's over there going, what is she doing? I've got this whole list here for her. We communicate through Messenger. That's how she helps me. Right now I'm going off what I can see on my laptop because it's holding tight. She's probably over there going, ah. Okay. I love Tony. She's such a fabulous help. And she helps me to share into all types of groups. before as I start the live. So it usually takes a couple minutes to jump on. But she's right on there. She's a blessing for me and for all of us. Okay, so thank you, Tony. Much love. Okay, Lisa Michelle. Yes, you may have a card, my dear love. Igniting courage. Wow, we're getting some of the same cards. And you guys don't see it because my deck's down here, but I just split the deck wherever I'm guided. So it's really, really interesting that we're coming through that way. So Lisa Michelle, igniting courage. You're starting to clear out things in your life, things that are no longer working for you. You do feel courageous about it. It's taking you a long time to get there. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, really important to keep moving through that. And there may be times that you're going to get kind of emotional about it. But that's okay to honor that because you are clearing out a lot of the old stuff. You said it's time. Yes, it's time. Yes, it's time. That's what I'm hearing that you've said. So just keep working it, my dear. You're making changes. And about 3 months into this year, you're gonna start to like feel what is happening since you've gotten courageous and cleared the deck, so to speak, and gotten rid of there's clutter, a lot of there's some physical clutter, but it feels a lot like emotional clutter for you. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so Tony, my my comments have now disappeared on the laptop, so I'm going to go onto your list. I think that was Kira. Yeah, you've got them marked. You're keeping up with me. She's great. Okay, so next we're going to go to Latrice. You and your husband. Yes, my dear. Let's see what they have to say. All right, all right. Thank you for joining us today. And Gloria, I will be getting to you. You are on my list. Thank you for the donation. And you guys, if you would like to donate, if you're so guided, the information's in a pinned comment and at the top and also in the video description. I take Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal me. So thank you, everyone. Okay. I am on Latrice, you and your husband. Okay. Latrice, take a nice deep breath. You're asking, okay, I can feel it in your throat chakra, my dear. It's very emotional for you, understandably. I feel that you are asking, but there's a little piece of you that doesn't kind of want to know. So just take a nice deep breath, sweetie. We go in nice and gentle. That's me. Good morning, Laura. And good morning, everyone. If you're new here, let us say hello and let us know if you would like a mini reading. Let us know in that same comment. And this is the weekly live messages from your spirit team. Glad you're joining us today. All right, Latrice. I feel like, and I'm not going to go too much into detail. It is a public forum, okay, my dear? But what I will say, because I believe in the privacy and the sanctity of it all, um, I feel like your husband is retreated some and you're frustrated. You're trying to, it's like I see you energetically trying to reach out to him and he's kind of retreated. Okay. And as I was getting that, Latrice, it says emerging into grace. Okay. I feel what your team is telling me. I'm starting to get the goosebumps. Woo! What I feel is your husband has some deep hurts that he has not processed through yet. And that is part of why, oh, here come the chills. Woo! Okay, that is part of why he has retreated. So what your team is saying, and of course, free will, free choice, always, okay, you guys, you always have to discern for yourself. Okay, but the feeling I am getting from your team is giving him some space, giving him a little bit of space. Um, you're welcome, Jerry says, thank you for the reading. I did a donation. You are the best. Thank you. Okay, so Latrice, I don't mean completely disengage from him, but try to look at him and see the relationship and see what he's going through his eyes. Okay, my dear, have some grace. I know you're frustrated about things. I heard it, I felt it, but we have to give him just a little bit of space to allow him to process some of this. Okay, my dear Latrice, many blessings to you. And the other thing that your team is saying, ask your angels and his angels to help him. Okay. I feel like within a couple months, some of the communication feels like it'll start again, and I'm being told in a gentler place. Okay, my dear love. So I hope that helps you, sweetheart. Thank you for being part of the live today. Okay, Monica, yes, 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 yes. Let's go. And hi, Ashley and Brittany and Monica. Yes, I'm gonna get to Monica for sure. She and I had a little conversation there. Akshita, well, welcome. And Robin, hi. Laura, hi. Gloria, okay, I got your question there, Gloria. I'll get to you in a minute. Okay, Monica, let's see what they have to say. All right, my dear. Taking action. Okay, this is what I was shown when I said that. Um, you've gotten, it feels like you've put a lot of things on paper, like you've written a list or you've looked at, you've got things on paper. That's the way it feels to me. And I feel like you're coming forward at it to take action. But we're going into some self-doubt, my dear, and I feel like a pullback, okay? And your team, first of all, I heard you're smart, okay? So not only, the smarts part of it, but your team is reminding you, your intuition sits in the feeling place. Tap into it, Monica. Because what's happening is, excuse me, you guys, my allergies. So pardon me for a moment. I got an itchy nose. I've got my hand sanitizer. Can't help it. It is what it is. Okay, Monica, sorry about that, sweetie. Um, Tap into that feeling part of you. Sit quiet. Because I feel what I'm hearing you tell me is I'm afraid to make, like a wrong decision. But as well as I do, Monica, you're strong and the decision is never wrong. I don't believe in wrong and right myself. But you also know that. Okay, my dear? Take it in. Take it in. And then sit with each of those things that you're thinking about taking action on. Okay. Sit quiet, go into your core, test it out, see how it feels. Hey, Monica, thank you so much for joining us today. Okay, so let me see. And I'm sorry if I don't pronounce your name correct. Hopefully, I'm going to shorten it. In all due respect, I hope that doesn't offend you. Otherwise, I'm just going to massacre your name. So, Thando, I hope that's okay for me to call you that. And yes, let's do a one card reading for you. And like I said, Gloria, I know you made a donation, and Marty made a donation. Thank you so much, ladies. I'll be getting to you. We've got plenty of time here. And go ahead, you guys, invite your friends. Let's get some more people in here. Let's have some fun. The more, the merrier. Okay, Thando. Maybe it's Tando. A Thando. Making a difference. That's all you want to do is make a difference. You're very sensitive energy. I feel like there's shyness there. Um, and that's okay. Honor yourself with that. But please know your team is almost yelling at me softly because that's your energy. Um, but I can feel the force. That to remind yourself and remember that you do make a difference. Your kindness alone makes a difference. You tend to question yourself a lot in that. But you know what? We all have effect on the world. And it may not be this huge explosive effect, but we have an effect on our immediate world, our immediate circle. Okay. So just keep being you, sweetheart, and keep stepping out just a little bit more. Little inches, though. You're not the type of person that's just going to blow right out there. Okay. Just take those little steps. Take one little step. Once you feel comfortable and acclimated, then go ahead and take another step. Okay. Do it the way you need to do it because you're going to get so much pleasure from that. It's going to fulfill you and it's going to uplift your energy and you're going to feel a lot better. Okay, thank you so much for being part of live. I'm so glad that you joined us. Okay, Christy, let's see what they have to say for you today. All right, and then there's Kim, and then there's Gloria. All right, we're just going down the list, you guys. If you're new here, say hello. Let us know if you'd like a mini reading. If you're just here to listen, that's great too. You can still say hello. We're glad you're here. You'll get messages. From other people's readings, but also I'm going to do collective mini reading at the end for all of us. So stay tuned. All right. And usually those messages at the end are channeled. It's a little different. It's a direct from spirit. Everybody has a different definition of channel, but it's a different different level, I guess, for lack of a better way of putting it. And that's not really the right way, but or the most clear way, but anyhow. All right, Christy, let's see what they have to say. Dwelling in truth. I feel like you just want the truth. There's something that you're involved in or someone that you see and you know it's not the truth and it's kind of burning you is what I'm hearing. And excuse me. That was a little kind of cough before, not laughing. It kind of came out. It sounded like a laugh, I know, but no, you really want to know the truth of things. And the thing is that spirit would like you to know that you already know, and you're not going to necessarily force somebody to admit it to you. Okay, Christy, you know this, so just be aware, understand that, and don't have expectations necessarily that someone's going to tell you the truth or come clean. I feel like there's little hints around going on. You put the pieces of the puzzle together, the puzzle pieces together. There we go. Okay, my dear Christy, thank you so much for being part of the live. I hope that helped you. Okay, Cam, and then Gloria is next. All right, let me see here. I want to make sure I can. Monica, thank you so much for the donation, dear love. So appreciated. Thank you, thank you. All right. Okay. Okay, so Kim, let's see what they have to say for you. Kim Rezik, I think. Okay, let me just see here, guys. Many blessings to you. Thank you so much for the donations, you guys. It means the world to me. Thank you, thank you. I love the exchange of energy. All right, Kim. Starting fresh, Kim. You've been a little reluctant. I feel like you had some ideas the end of last year, but it feels like you're already reluctant, like questioning it for yourself, questioning whether or not you made the right decisions or right choices that you were going to move forward on some of these things. But Kim, your team is saying sit back and work with them. They want you to sit back and revisit it because most of those ideas or decisions or choices you were making or thinking about making were very I heard the word imperative, so very important and could have a huge impact for you in a very positive way. Now, it doesn't mean that if you decide that some of them aren't working for you, that's okay. Just start with the highest priorities then and let it flow and let it see what's happening. I'm going to tell you, if you do that with all of these things, within about 6 months, you're gonna see life differently. You're gonna feel a lot better. You're gonna see your life differently. And it doesn't mean it's gonna take you 6 months till you feel that. When spirit gives me time frames, usually those time frames are more about when it's more locked in. Okay. So Kim, I hope that helped you. Thank you so much for being part of the live. I'm so glad you joined us. And you guys remember, follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. This is a weekly Wednesday live mini readings, but I also do last minute live mini readings, so you'll get notifications when I go live. I also have another live on Thursday nights. Check it out. It's Table Talk Thursdays, interactive discussion. We share experiences. Everybody can ask questions. I share my experience, and I've taught workshops, which is coming up again for this year. Hasn't all been put together, but it is in the works. So stay tuned for that. And you'll get notifications about that kind of stuff too if you like and follow my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Make sure your notifications are set at favorites because I know some people have told me they're having issues getting notifications. You know, Facebook's funny and funky. All right, so Gloria, let's see what they have to say for you, and thank you so much for the donation, Gloria. Take a nice deep breath. Mending bridges. You know, to be honest, usually people will think of that as external, but I feel it's internal for you. You're going through some, I'd say, minutia, some processing of where you're stepping into, oh, here come the chills, forgiveness more and more. You're allowing the grace and compassion to fill in your life. And that's a beautiful place to be because it frees us. It frees us from the chains of not forgiving. The more we can understand that these people's intentions were not necessarily malicious, the more we can be free and let go and less reactive going forward, Gloria. Very important for you. I know, I can feel it. I've got that shielding, that, protection. I understand. We can do this work and we can be in this place of mending the bridges and forgiveness while still having our boundaries. It is much separate. It is very different and separate. Much different. There we go. Sometimes my words get mangled up in these readings. It's just because Spirit's telling me several things at once. Okay, or they're changing a word that I was going to use and they want me to use a different word, which I always trust. So, Gloria, process the emotions you need to. That your spirit team is also showing me you journaling or writing. So it feels like you need that peace again, or that part for yourself to help with the release. Something about the tactile, you know, that makes a difference for you. The touchy, the feely, because that's the type of person you are. You're touchy and feely. So allow yourself to process some of it through journaling also. You're on the right track, your team says, Gloria. You're on the right track for this. Keep working it with much love, okay? Much love for yourself. And do not go back into the why did I, how come I did it, how come I let it. That's not going to help your journey. You can look at it and say, what lesson was I supposed to get from this experience, or what gem? How can it help me heal and move forward? That's the perspective, okay, Gloria? Mending those internal bridges. Thank you so much for being part of the live. So glad you were here today. Okay, so next we have Ashley and then Marty. Let me see here. I want to see. Hi, Carrie Ann and Michelle and Jackie. Okay, let's just keep going through the list here. Okay, Ashley, let's go. Let's go. Here we go, Ashley. Let's see what they have to say. Hey, you guys, it seems like nobody's sharing my live today. What's going on? Put it on your timeline. Put it in a group. Come on, that helps me to keep doing what I'm doing, you guys. It benefits us all. Okay, it's also part of the energy exchange. Okay, so go ahead and share. And again, also invite your friends to my Facebook page, Elyse Ann Psychic. They can have the benefits too of these lives, my posts, events, offers, all that good stuff. All right, Ashley. Giving birth, Ashley. Okay. You've been struggling with moving forward in life. I feel like it's just caught right here. It feels somewhat in the throat chakra. So what that's telling me is that's always the communication center. You're you're afraid to, your team is saying you're afraid to communicate it clearly. Let me see what they mean. Okay, I'm not going to go too deep into this because it is a public forum, but there's fear of being judged. However, right now you can know that that is nobody needs to know right now. You don't have to judge it. See, when we manifest and create, you guys, this is for everybody. When we manifest and create, judgment needs to be out of the picture. We need to just go limitless because spirit can deliver miracles. Okay. And when we put it in a box or give it limits with our human mind, we're limiting spirit also on what they can deliver, how they can deliver it. So, Ashley, just write it down without any judgment. Your wildest dreams, write it down and then hand it over to your spirit team and say, okay, here we go, guys. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to take action. I'm going to ask you to help me. Show me the way. Give me the signs. Okay, Ashley, thank you so much for being part of Live. And you guys, thank you so much. Got a lot of donations coming in today. That's beautiful. Money blessings. Thank you, Christy, for the donation. And Michelle, thank you. Thank you so much for the donations, you guys. All right, let's keep going through the list. We're going to get to everybody. Okay, so Marty is next. Yep, here we go, Marty. Oh, she says, hi, Elyse, reading please, if time, of course, Marty. Glad to make a monthly donation for these wonderful mini readings and fun sessions. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you're part of my world. All right, I'm glad. I'm so blessed with all of you. Thank you so much. I have some of the best clients. All right, so here we go, Marty. Love. I heard the word love. Wow, interesting card. Revealing radiance. Okay. I feel like you have not ex- felt a lot of love around you. You have what you have, and it's a whole different thing. It's a little hard to explain. But the thing is your team is asking you to step into the self-love first. You do it sometimes, but then you backtrack. You do it sometimes and then you backtrack. And the thing to remind yourself of, my dear love, is whenever you're feeling, let's say, lack of that, just envision this beautiful pink energy. Just envision this bubble of pink energy and step in it completely engulfed and completely encased in that bubble. And pink energy is unconditional love because sometimes when our outside world is not, oh, here comes chills. Woo! Sometimes when our outside world doesn't offer to us, we can fill in those gaps. But the thing also that your team would like to say is that is a space we can put ourselves at all times. Doesn't have to be when we feel lack. We can give ourselves self-love. That's all part of our creation. Marty, take management of that. Make it your priority every day, my dear love. When you wake up in the morning, just envision that bubble of pink energy, unconditional love, and step into it and walk your whole day in that. Yeah, take a nice deep breath. Ooh, you like that idea. That's awesome. Much love. Thank you so much. Okay, Sandy, I have a delay on my laptop here. I just saw those messages go by. Oh my gosh, spot on. Thank you. Thank you, Sandy. Many blessings. So glad you joined us and thank you for that. Validation's always wonderful, you guys. And if you're ever guided, please leave me a recommendation on my Facebook page. I also started with Google reviews. You can search for Elyse Ann Psychic and then go ahead and leave me a review. I would be so thrilled and honored if you would do that. You can also email me or message me a testimonial, and I put them on my website. I change them around from time to time. I just would be blessed with any of that. Thank you. Okay, Brittany, here we go, my dear love. Here we go. All right. And then let's see. Okay, Khadija. Hi, welcome. Yeah, we're going through the list, you guys. Okay, Brittany and then Monica. Let's see what they have to say, sweetheart. Okay, Monica, it's your turn. You're just laughing. I don't know what you're laughing about, but you're laughing. And it says listening with your heart. So I feel like you were laughing because you just got like a jolt of happiness there. Um, hold on. Okay. Your team is saying you always do that, but it seems like you're trying to take it up a step. Or you're, no, let me rephrase that. You are working on shifting that up a step. Okay, or two. Okay, seeing the world with love, acting with as pure love as you can. That in some ways is interesting. It's not judgment, it's like not having an opinion. Um, but I think you equate that. You use it that way where we would maybe say judgment. Okay. And something's going on around with you with somebody that you're working really hard not to be in judgment about or not to have an opinion about. So Monica, keep walking that path because you know that's enlightenment. You know that's the path of enlightenment. You know. And just bless every opportunity, bless every time it does come in your path. Remember, when we ask for something, Monica, and this is for everybody too, when we ask for something, to manifest or create, spirit will deliver it. Okay. So all I'd like to add to that is whenever we ask for something, remember to add these words: under grace and in a perfect way, easily and effortlessly, for the highest good of all. Sometimes I even forget to do that. Boy, will they deliver what I asked for. And it's not the way I really want it or would like to have it, I should say. But Monica, you do know that. That's just a reminder for you, my dear. Keep working with your team. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but I keep feeling you're just so delighted. So I'm glad. I love that energy. I'm an empath too, you guys, so I can feel that kind of thing. So, Monica, thank you so much for being part of the live. So glad you made it today, and we were able to take care of you today. Thank you. Okay, I've got. Did I skip over Brittany? Uh-oh, I lost myself here. Um, Tony, let me know if I skipped Brittany. Sorry, I got a little lost, you guys. Or Brittany, let me know if I skipped you. I'm sorry. I was focusing on Monica, but I think I had said I was going to read for you. See, you guys, I'm in an altered state when I do this, so I can't track, I don't track it very much. That's why I love having my moderator with me. She helps me to track it. Because when I'm in an altered state doing these readings, I'm in a very elevated state. And so it's out of my mouth and it's gone. So let me know, please, Brittany, if I did skip you, okay? But let's go to Akshita. Yep, Tony just let me know. Okay, let me do Akshita and then I'll go back to you, Brittany. Sorry about that, sweetie. But we're gonna make sure we take care of you today. All right, let's go, let's go. Let's see. Akshita. Okay, sweetheart. A lot of people won't talk about the pregnancy or do readings about the pregnancy. But what I will tell you, this is what I will tell you. Okay, that makes sense. Revealing radiance. What I kept hearing, Akshita, is to relax the best you can. Because what happens is you're like this sometimes and then you release. And then you're like this sometimes and then you release. Listen, I get it. I've already had my babies, so I get it when we really want to be pregnant. But the more you can just relax with it and be, this is a big theme, be in a love space with it and hand it off to spirit and ask them to help you. The healthier this is all going to be for you. Um, okay. It feels as if, remember, energy is always shifting. Okay, this is the way I see it right in this moment. It feels as if sometimes more towards the fall. Okay, but this is the thing. Instead of wondering if you're having, I know, we sometimes we really want to start, a baby girl or baby boy. But one of the things that's really, really important to remember, Akshita, and anybody else who may be thinking about having children, happy and healthy is the most important. Happy and healthy. Okay. So that's what Spirit would like you to know today. And be accepting whether it's a boy or a girl and love that baby no matter what. Okay. Thank you so much for being part of the live. Okay, I'm going to go back to Brittany now. Let me go back to Brittany. All right. Okay, Brittany, thank you for your patience. Sorry about that, dear love. Hold on a second, you guys. I'm just making sure I'm keeping up here. Donations are beautiful. Thank you so much, you guys. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. Oh, looks like, let's see. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, Monica, thank you, sweetheart. She donated. She said my reading was right on. Thank you, honey. I really appreciate it. All right, Brittany, here we go, Brittany. Brittany, we're gonna change decks. Spirit told me to change decks. That's what I do, you guys. Go whatever Spirit tells me. Because I trust them. All right, here we go. Here we go. Brittany, let's see what they have to say for you. Okay, Brittany, refusing to see. Now, just take a nice deep breath. What this tells me is you're going through a difficult time right now. It feels like with someone, no, two people. And because it's so hurtful and painful, you don't want to see it, and that's very okay. That's the human side of us. That's the protection side of us. So what Spirit would like you to know is just take your time. Okay, don't blow yourself out of the water with it, Brittany. Allow yourself some emotional time, some grieving time. I feel like you're saying to me, I just can't even believe it happened. So I want to use the word, you know, you were blindsided, my dear love. So comfort yourself, ask your angels to come and comfort you. And when you are ready, because right now it feels like a very slow leak of the emotions, just keep breathing through it, allow the process to be what it is. And when you're ready to go further in that processing of the emotions, you'll know. It'll be time, you'll know. You'll feel a little bit stronger to be able to do it, sweetheart. Okay, I'm so sorry to hear of that. Many blessings to you. You've got this though, Brittany. You'll get through this, okay? You definitely have the strength. I'm being told by your team, and here come the chills. You definitely have the strength, okay? Much love to you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being part of the live. Okay, Robin, any message from your mom who passed? Interesting. Something about don't look at other people. I don't know. Feels like you compare yourself or compare your life with other people. Robin, your mom at times was no nonsense kind of person. And so but she wasn't like this, she was no nonsense at times, but I also feel she had a much softer side too. She was always a good balance, okay, but she was firm when she needed to be. She wasn't one to mince words or to in a very nice way, in a very loving way, not hold back. She'll tell you like it is. And so Robin, yep, she said again, stop looking at other people. So you must be comparing yourself, honey. And the card that came out is opportunity beckons. And I believe that is connected with, instead of looking at other people, look at your own space, your own life, and don't compare yourself, because what happens is we get pulled into this place. Hi, Lauren, welcome. Get into this place where, and I'm a little late on seeing that, but hi, I hope you're still here. You're a little pulled into comparing yourself, which takes you away from the energy of building in your life. Know that your path is exactly the path you're on. Know that it's the path you're supposed to be on. It's all in divine timing, all in divine order. Robin, very important. That's what your mother would like you to know today. She does not mince words, but she says it with a lot of love and softness in ways, like I said. So I hope that helps you, sweetheart. And I'm so sorry for your loss, honey. Okay, Laura, let's see what they have to say for you. Oh, Gloria, I read for you, and I don't know if you're still here. Is this marriage over? I am not sure. I saw it and then I went out of it. Honey, let me know if I didn't answer that question. We can take a quick look at it. Sorry about that. I know you donated, and that's probably what you wanted to know. I mean, I know it's always perfect, but, well, let me say this, Gloria. Sorry, Laura, I'll get to you in a second. Um, Very quickly, I am hearing, Gloria, that it doesn't have to be, but it's hard. I can feel you're like, oh, okay. So, it probably ties into the messages I gave you earlier in the read. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Okay, Gloria, and if you want to go more in depth, I do offer private sessions, one-on-one. And for anybody that's interested in one-on-one private sessions, we can go much, much deeper in depth, and in a private forum, not public. I'm very, there's certain sanctity I have with this, that certain things will not be said in a public forum. Okay, Laura. All right, Laura, let's see. Let's see. Happy New Year, Carrie Ann. Thank you for being here. Laura, rebuild. Rebuild. You feel like things are just kind of stopped, maybe? But that's coming from that place of where you want certain things to be a certain way. You like your ducks in a row. And I know this. I think Spirit gave me the feeling when I said that we've said that to you before. And the more you can be flexible, the more you can go with the flow, which you want to put your foot down on. I can feel that little stamping. The more you can go with the flow, honey, the easier it's going to get. And when we fight what is, or we argue with what is, we do get, again, we get this resistance when we fight it. And if we go in the flow, it allows things to just come to be. And it's much easier. I know you don't like hearing that, Laura. I can feel it. but it's the truth. And this is coming also. I mean, this is the messages from Spirit, but I understand it. I used to argue with Spirit all the time and cry and beg about it's not going the way I wanted to. And and as I've learned to just let it flow. And let me tell you, life is so much easier and so much more beautiful because so many more things can come in, so many more beautiful things, the way they come in and so forth. So Laura, I hope that helped you today. Thank you so much for being part of the live, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Carrie Ann. Yes, let's get you a card. Michelle, I know you did donate. Thank you. Hi, Joy. Hi, Laura. Welcome. We are going to get through who is here. We are see what we can do here. You guys, if for some reason I don't get to you today, please follow and like my Elyse Ann Psychic page. Okay, this is my regular weekly Wednesday live, but I also do last minute lives where I do the psychic mini readings. So make sure you follow me, make sure your notifications set and like my page. But make sure your notification settings are at favorite, so you'll get notifications of when I go live. It's more than once a week for sure now. I'm doing last minute ones. They're a lot of fun. So I hope you will do that and join us again if for some reason. But please stay because you'll get messages from the readings I'm doing, and I am going to do a quick message for all at the end. Okay, Carrie Ann. Okay, darkest fears, Carrie Ann. You are going through this list. However, I want to tell you it's very interesting because I don't feel this a really heavy energy with this, sweetheart. So, Carrie Ann, what I want to say is I feel like you may be looking at your fears, but you're not allowing yourself to get sucked into it. That's good. That is awesome. Look, we're human. We have our fears, but the less we feed them, they'll start to diminish more and more and more and more. Okay. And so, really important for you, Carrie Ann, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job with it. You're really facing it and you're not allowing it to take over. You're having discussions and you're like, no, I'm going to look at it this way instead. So that's beautiful. And I have to tell you, when I asked Spirit for anything more, they're like, that's what she needs to hear today. Right in there and simple, just short and sweet, okay? Because this is something you're really working hard on and you needed that kudos today. So everybody on your team, they're cheering for you. They're yaying and I can see them, yay. So keep doing it, sweetheart. It's a beautiful place to be moving into. Okay. Thank you so much, Carrie Ann, for being part of the live. Michelle, thank you so much for the donation. Let's see what they have to say for you, sweetheart. All right, all right. Let's see. Just take a nice deep breath. Be open, Michelle, to what they have to say. I feel like you're hoping for one or two things to come through. Let's trust Spirit that the right message will come through. Joy and stability. Okay. You are feeling a little rocky. I could feel but that's okay, sweetie. It's part of the process, Michelle. Because what's happening is you can tell that you're moving forward. You can really tell. You are. But then you kind of slip into those doubts, a little bit of fear. But then you pull yourself back. Here goes. Good for you. You're working on shifting that. And be careful not to force yourself into joy. I heard the word force. Allow it to flow naturally. The more that we allow ourselves to just again be in the flow, Michelle, the stronger it's going to become. You know this. I'm like, you're like, yeah, I know. I can feel that from you. But let me tell you, joy is a beautiful place. And the more we do go with the flow, the more we allow it to be, again, the more joy that comes to our world. Let me see, Michelle, what else they might want to say. Keep working it. And yes, you are correct in clearing your table, so to speak, of those that are not bringing joy to your life. Okay. So I want to say it feels like joy is one of your key words for this year. Just one of them. There's like two others, I feel. So a total of three. Okay. Um, but it feels like you're really on the right track. Yet you know that. You just wanted that validation today. That's what your team is telling me, Michelle. All right. See love all around, sweetheart. See love all around. Even those send love to those that may not be adding joy to your life. Just send them love because it's truly what they need too. It doesn't take anything from you. The more we just spread the love, the more it comes back to us tenfold. Okay. So Yeah, good job. Okay, Michelle, thank you for being part of the live. Okay, I am going to, hi Juanita, I'm going to see if I can fit you in. We're kind of at the end time here. I'm not sure I'm going to have time, but please stay. I've got a few more readings I need to get through real quick, and then I'm going to do a collective message for all. All right. So, Jackie, a reading from your little sister. Okay, Jackie, I'm going to tell you, she's kind of coming in with the wagging of the finger. I feel some sassiness there, but she has a lot of laughter behind it or with it. Okay, here's the card. Change your focus. Yep, in her own words, or maybe even in those similar words. It feels like that's something she would tell you when, and I'm sorry, I get the impression she has crossed over from how you worded it. Okay. And I'm so sorry for your loss. But this was her. This was her always encouraging you to look at things differently. And she has so much laughter there, so much happiness and laughter. It's amazing. It's beautiful. And like I said, even though she came in kind of wagging her finger, it was kind of sassy. So I feel like that's the way she approached life. I mean, she did have her serious side. She wants me to make sure that we know that. But she knew that joy and laughter brought so much beautiful gifts to life, that was really important for her, and she tried to really encourage you in that way, Jackie. So I hope that helped you. I hope that made sense. Thank you so much for being part of the live today. Okay, so I've got Khadijah, Joy, and Laura. And you guys, Juanita and Sherry, I think, because I'm already at the hour, I'm so sorry, but I'm not sure we're going to get to you today, but please stay with us because I'm going to do a collective reading for all. So you will get messages from the readings I'm about to do, but also from that collective. And I'm hoping that you'll join us next time. And I hope that you're following my Elyse Ann Psychic page with your notifications set at favorites, because you know this is not the only live I do. This is my scheduled Wednesday live, but I also do impromptu last minute lives where I do readings. Okay, so you'll get notifications of those too. This is not your only opportunity, you guys, to get read. So, okay, Khadijah, let's see what they have to say. Good evening. Clarity of belief, Khadijah. You're getting very, very straight in your head about things and where you want to go forward in life. It's like you're in a little bit of the planning stages. Okay. So that's good. And yeah, those instances, those moments of clarity, they are messages from your spirit team, my dear. Take them in. If you need to write them down, do that so that they don't slip away. You that's interesting. I was going to say you're starting to see, and then I heard the word sparkles. Interesting word. But it feels like you're seeing those beautiful moments, but they could also, when they say sparkles, it could be that you're getting flashes, like that spirit comes in and almost shows like a twinkle or a sparkle. Okay, Khadijah, so keep working it, keep believing, keep working with your team. Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much for being part of the live. Joy, yeah, it's been a little while, hasn't it? Well, I'm glad that you joined us. All right, Joy, let's see what we got here for you, my dear. Okay, I'm going to move forward here. Oh, Brittany says it's okay because I skipped her by accident. So sorry. Okay, you guys, here we go. But I did get to her. Okay, so, oh, you're welcome, Brittany. You're welcome. Okay, so I've got Joy and then Laura. Okay, let's see what we got here. Joy. Don't try and figure it all out too much, honey. That's what I'm getting. Got the base chakra card. Okay. So to me, that's telling me you're getting triggered a little bit. That's usually our security or safety, the base of where we come from. But Joy, you don't have to have all the answers or figure it out. Some of this is about trust. And I know that's a little difficult. We're not trying to negate or diminish what it is you're dealing with or feeling. But the more you know this, I almost before I even said it, I heard you say, "Yeah, I know that." The more you trust your team, the easier and safer life feels. So remind yourself of that when you feel that you're starting to get into that trigger space. Okay, we all have triggers. We're all human. I myself, I deal with them too. Okay, it's all about the healing process and ascending. Okay, we all have it. It's why we react the way we do and act the way we do. We all have those triggers. The more that we can recognize it, Joy, the more we can go, okay, that was a trigger. What can I get from that? Let me talk with my team and have them help me or bathe me in love. Okay, but you don't have to have every single detail, every single point known, especially right in the moment, sweetie. You're kind of like, okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. I want to know. But spirit will give us the information as they know we're ready to, as they know that we're receptive to it. So as much as you may be anxious to have more, I get it. Patience in this lifetime for me is not one of my greatest virtues. But the more we can release that, the more they'll deliver, actually. Yeah, it's kind of a catch-22, but yeah, that's what happens with that. So, my dear love, thank you so much for being part of live. I hope that made sense. Laura, I lost my baby boy Logan at 39 weeks. Oh, I am so sorry, sweetheart. In 2017, I'm so sorry for your loss, sweetheart. Not to diminish it. So much sympathy for that, but it did make you a stronger person. See, I believe in a reason, for everything, and that baby did have a purpose in your life. It also interesting. Oh my God, I can't believe the card that came out just as I was getting this message. What I heard as I was pulling the card was it taught you how to love more. And as I was getting that message, this is the card that Spirit had guided me to pull. Again, guys, I don't take it off the top. I just split it wherever. That's why you see me hesitate. I'm feeling the deck out as to where to separate it. So, Laura, as heartbreaking as that is, understand a beautiful gift that came from it. You learn to love more. That's a beautiful, amazing, amazing gift. Again, I'm so sorry for your loss. It's not to diminish that at all. Um, but the more that you can embrace the gift of it, the happier you'll be in general, not about the situation that had happened, but I mean just in life. Love. That's what your team wants you to know. Keep working it, sweetheart. It's nothing that you did to cause it, okay? So love yourself even more and more. That's part of the deal. All right, sweetheart. Thank you so much, Laura, for being part of live. Okay, you guys, remember again, if I have not gotten to you today, this is not your only opportunity. I've said it quite a few times. I do other lives, so follow me, like my page, follow my page. Make sure your notifications are set properly. And also, you guys, set up your favorites so you're sure you get these notifications. Also, I offer private one-on-one sessions starting at 15 minutes. So you can direct message me and go to my website, ElyseAnnPsychic.com. Check me out, learn all about me, purchase your session. I'm also a healer and I do space clearing to learn all about the different things that I offer. Also, you can sign up for my monthly newsletter on the front page, on the home page of my website. So please feel free to do that. You'll also be the first to know about offers and specials and events. All right, so I told you guys, hanging in there, we were going to do a collective reading for all. We're going to end with that today. So let's see what they have to say. And before, I know as soon as my message is over, a lot of you will leave. So before I give that message, I want to say thank you so much for being part of the live today. I'm so blessed with all of you being in my life. I get so much from this. I hope that you do too. I just want to be of service and help people. Invite your friends next time. Share the page. The more the merrier. Invite your friends to like and follow my page so they can benefit from all that I have to offer. And thank you so much for being part of the live. Hopefully, you'll join us tomorrow evening for my Table Talk Thursday live. That is an open interactive forum where we pick a different topic every week, metaphysical, spiritual, inspirational topic, and we share. I'm open for you guys to ask questions. I'll answer from my experiences, from I've also taught workshops at the local community college for 8 years, metaphysical workshops. So I have a wealth of knowledge too. I'm there for you guys, whatever it is you want to know, what you want to hear about. If you have a topic that you'd like me to cover in the future, please let me know that. Go ahead and drop it in the comments or direct message me. Okay, because I'm here for you. That is, another way for me to be of service, so I can help you guys grow and learn and expand and ascend. All right. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time, and that is every Thursday also. So okay, and tomorrow night's topic is moving forward in 2021. It's going to be a lot of fun, interesting, and how we're just going to keep moving forward. All right. So I hope I'll see you tomorrow night. Okay, our collective message, you guys. Here we go. And Brittany, I see you say your twin died, and I'm right on, but I'm so sorry for your loss, sweetheart. Okay, what does Spirit want us all to know? Let me shuffle one more time. First, the thing I am hearing, faith, trust, and giving and receiving. All right. So what I'm hearing is giving and receiving can be in many different ways. And what it does is it brings more benefit to our life. Okay. Some of us are more giving than receiving, and some of us are more receivers than givers. Okay. But it's very important to have that balance, especially as we go through some of these challenging times or harsh times that we're still in the midst of some things, you guys, and it is what it is. But the more we can balance out that giving and receiving, sometimes it's all about self-care. Sometimes it's giving to ourselves. Lots of us are givers, and we like to give out more than we will receive. We feel like, oh, we don't deserve it or what have we. But the more that you can have a balance in the giving and receiving and allowing for yourself, again, some of that is self-care, the easier getting through the tough times becomes. It does get easier because we're balanced, we're grounded, we're centered. Okay. So that is something to keep in mind going forward for this year. It is going to get better, you guys. Hang on tight. I know we are all seeing it. There's a lot going on the world level, but we keep doing our thing. We keep raising the vibration. We keep spreading the love. We keep receiving the love. So we keep giving it and receiving it, and we all benefit. And it goes out and it flows back tenfold, thousandfold. Okay, you guys. So, all right, now I'm going to give you all much love, blessings. Thank you so much for being part of the live today. And we will see you again soon. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world.